According to this new blind item, Millie Bobby Brown is allegedly telling people that she's pregnant. This foreign-born three-named actress is telling friends she is pregnant.
Is Millie Bobby Brown pregnant? The internet is losing its mind, guys. Fans are in a frenzy, bouncing between joy and sheer panic for the 20-year-old star. I mean, everyone's thrilled for Millie, but there's a collective gasp that she might be sprinting through life a bit too quickly. Whoa there, Millie. Not that anyone's trying to dictate her uterus schedule, but let's be real. She's got her whole future ahead of her. And if you don't know, girls, she just tied the knot with 22-year-old Jake Bon Jovi. Young love, right? But seriously, folks are having some mixed feelings about this whirlwind romance and potential baby news. So, let's talk about it. The rumor mill went into overdrive when whispers about Millie Bobby Brown and Jake Bon Jovi expecting their first child started circulating. It all began with this blind item that had everyone raising their eyebrows. The foreign-born three-named actress is telling friends she's pregnant. What? Shortly after this, headlines screamed, Millie Bobby Brown sparks pregnancy rumors with Jake Bon Jovi. Millie Bobby Brown, the famous TV-turned-movie actress, has sparked pregnancy rumors a few months after marrying Jake Bon Jovi. The 20-year-old damsel actress dropped a series of pictures on her social media, which led many to believe she might be pregnant. Brown took to Instagram and posted 2 snaps of herself posing in front of a mirror with the caption, "Mirror, mirror." You know what, girls? Social media users were quick to speculate that the actress is expecting her first baby, pointing out her alleged baby bump. One fan commented, "Thought she was pregnant, not going to lie." However, others suggested she might have just gained weight, adding that it's normal for her to have a pooch belly. "Celebrity with a little tummy. People be like they're pregnant," one user remarked. Another annoyed user wrote, "Why do people think she's pregnant?" This speculation comes after the actress secretly tied the knot in May with Jon Bon Jovi's son. The wedding ceremony was attended by both of their families. So, what do you think, girls? Is Millie really expecting, or is this just another case of the internet jumping to conclusions? Okay, enough of the pregnancy rumors, girls. The big question is, why exactly is this a big deal? Here's a little snippet of what the majority thinks. She is so young, what's the rush? I'll never understand. Dang, this girl is speeding through life. If this is true, I'm happy, but she's too young. I feel like she's moving so fast with getting married and now this. I feel like she's too young, but that might just be me thinking of her as 11 in my head. Other than fans being concerned that Millie Bobby Brown is too young to be a mother, others also feel like the responsibilities of being a mother will definitely put a dent in her career. Now that she'll have to pause working for some time, at least until the baby is a little grown, and that's not something that most 20-year-olds want to concern themselves about. Man, we are never getting that new season. They couldn't wait. Wait, but why is she going to retire from acting for a bit then? I feel like I understand accidents can happen, but that's kind of odd. Moving on, I now see why Bobby's issue has sparked such a huge conversation. Remember, loves, Millie was born in 2004. Wait, what? Why do I suddenly feel so old? Some of you weren't even born yet, but for the rest of us, well, let's just say we had definitely seen the sun by 2004. Literally feels like yesterday. No wonder Millie's news is causing such a buzz. By the age of 12, Millie had already skyrocketed to fame, and her big break came in 2016 after featuring in the Netflix smash hit Stranger Things, which is still ongoing. Millie wasn't just acting, she was making waves because in no time, she already had 2 Primetime Emmy nominations to her name. Besides Stranger Things, Bobby proceeded to feature in more films like Godzilla, King of the Monsters 2019, and its sequel Godzilla vs. Kong 2021. Oh, and did I mention that she starred in and produced the Netflix hits Enola Holmes and its sequel? She was also cast in Damsel in 2024. Talk about a packed schedule. Basically, Millie Brown's life has been quite eventful, because those acting gigs also opened up so many doors that made her brand even bigger. I mean, not to be a hater, but seriously, she's living a life that's straight out of a Hollywood script. Remember back in 2018 when she made it to Time's 100 list of the world's most influential people? And she became the youngest ever UNICEF Goodwill Ambassador. And if you don't know, girls, she's been juggling her studies at Purdue University Global since 2022, studying health and human services. Talk about multitasking, but that's not even half of it. Millie somehow manages to care for her 10 pets. Yes, you heard me right, 10. We're talking 4 dogs, 2 cats, 2 tortoises named Becky and David, a rabbit named Eeyore, and a donkey named Bernard. She even had an English Mastiff named Dolly, who, sadly, passed away in 2020. Her life sounds like a circus, yet she always finds time to post pics of fostered animals to help them get adopted. Recently, she even launched a pet apparel and accessories line with K9 Group. Fame definitely has its price, though. And if you don't know, girls, being in the limelight attracts just as much hate as it does admiration. Despite all her success, Millie hasn't been immune to public backlash. It got so bad that she had to ditch Twitter after being bullied with fake, nasty memes. Social media trolls even stooped so low as to harass her when she was barely 16. Millie let it slide for a while, but eventually she had enough and started clapping back at her haters. But you know what, girls? Engaging in these online feuds takes a toll, especially on a teenager. And the drama doesn't stop there. When Millie started dating actor Jake Bongiovi in 2021, people had a lot to say about their relationship. To everyone's shock, by April 2023, the young lovebirds were engaged. Fast forward to May 2024, and bam, they tied the knot in a hush-hush ceremony. Now there's even talk of a pregnancy. Just looking at Millie Bobby Brown's career so far, it feels like she's lived 2 lifetimes, and she's only 20. Can you believe it? This is a whole lot for someone so young. It kind of makes sense why people aren't exactly thrilled to see a baby bump on her, not to mention the grueling schedules of Hollywood and relentless fame. It's a wonder she can keep it up. And now, on top of all that, she's going to go home to play wife. And soon enough, she'll have a little one calling her mommy. Yikes. Even thinking about it is exhausting. Let's get real here. She's going to have to give up a chunk of her life, and we all know how it goes when women are in this position. Their careers often take a back seat. Society heaps tons of expectations on motherhood while giving fathers a free pass. No one's going to expect Jake Bongiovi to hit pause on his career to be a dad. In fact, if he picks up more roles and works overtime, he'll be hailed as a hero for providing for his family. Meanwhile, he's spending less and less time with his wife and kid. And that right there is how the cracks start to show in these young marriages. Before you know it, we wake up to one hell of a long, dramatic Instagram post announcing their breakup over irreconcilable differences. Now, don't get me wrong, I am not saying that is definitely how this will go down. Please do not quote me on that. But let's face it, we have seen this story play out in Hollywood one too many times, especially when it starts at such a young age. So girls, don't be a stranger. Hit that subscribe button and stay tuned for our next video. You won't want to miss it. Trust me, it's going to be a wild ride.